In the honor of true sportsmanship, the USA South Athletic Conference and the NCAA encourage and promote good sportsmanship by student-athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, ethnic, or sexist comments, or any other intimidating actions directed at officials, student-athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Also, the possession or consumption of alcoholic beverages is strictly prohibited. Thank you for your cooperation, and please enjoy today's game. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Cleveland Field at Williamson Stadium on the campus of LaGrange College. At this time, to honor America, we ask that you please rise and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome from LaGrange, Georgia for day number 2 of the USA South Athletic Conference Tournament. This is game number 7 on the bracket, featuring the top seed of Monarchs of Methodist University and the number 5 seed North Carolina Wesleyan, battling Bishops. NC Wesleyan defeating Huntington College yesterday by a 4-2 score to advance today's winners bracket game. Methodist University topped the Pacers of William Peace in game number 1 here at LaGrange College. North Carolina Wesleyan will be the designated home team of this game, while the Monarchs will be the designated visitors. Going over the starting lineups, first for the battling Bishops, leading off the shortstop, number 8, Matthias Carter. He'll be followed by Ethan Carmack, Alex Ketchler battling third, and catching, batting fourth will be designated hitter Will May. Batting fifth will be the third baseman Tucker Criswell. Davis Cass playing right field for the Monarchs. Batting seventh is the first baseman, number 19, Jacob Alston. Batting eighth is the second baseman, Parker Clayton. And Elliott Manley will round out the batting lineup for the Monarchs. And they'll be facing number 17, Drew Tubb, the right-hander for the Bishops. And we're getting set to get things underway here at LaGrange College. As Carter digs in the right-hander batter's box, Drew Tubb delivers the first pitch of the day high for ball number 1. So the Monarchs shortstop ahead in the count here, 1 ball, no strikes. Tubb working quickly on the rubber, misses high once again, so a commanding 2-0 lead here for Carter in the top half of the first inning. The 2-0 pitch coming from Tubb. Fastball in the inner third, runs the count 2 ball, 1 strike. Defensive lineup for the battling Bishops from left to right. Logan Andrews in left. Cedric Cornegie in center field. Right fielder is Max Johnson as Allen's in there for strike number 2. Evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the infield, Caleb Nairn will be at third base. Alec Titmus, the shortstop. The second baseman will be Brad Pennington. And at first base will be Trey Kroom. And behind the plate, catching Tubb today, will be number 7, Brandon Wheat. So Tubbs' 2-2 pitch misses down low and away. Run the count full, 3-2. Payoff pitch on the way. Fouled off straight back. And we'll do the payoff pitch once again. So Tubb has his sign from Wheat. Payoff pitch coming once again. Misses high and away for ball number 4. So a leadoff walk for Carter. And the Monarchs have a runner on first for the center fielder and Ethan Carmack. So Carmack digs in. Tubb checks Carter over at first, delivers the first pitch, which is fouled off straight back for strike number 1. Carmack, a 6'1" sophomore outfielder from Manassas, Virginia. Pickoff attempt, diving back safely at first is Carter. It's the 0-1 pitch. Carmack shows bunt, pulls it back high and away for ball number 1. Count now even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tubb checks Carter, delivers. Beautiful bunt by Carmack, drag, fielded by Tubb, and over to first base, right into the chest of of Trey Kroom for out number 1. But Carter will move into scoring position, and now bring up the big catcher for the Monarchs in Alex Ketchler. Catcher, a sophomore from Lithia, Florida, Strawberry Crest High School. And we're going to have an intentional walk here as they'll put runners on first and second, and they want to pitch to the designated hitter in Will May. So a free pass for the Monarchs catcher. So catcher will take the trot down 90 feet to first. So runners on first and second, one down here in the top half of the first inning. Will May comes in today's ball game batting .326 on the season with 28 RBIs. Tubb takes a look back at second, delivers the first pitch to the designated hitter high and inside for ball number one. Beautiful day here in LaGrange, Georgia. The 10 o'clock hour, 56 degrees, sun shining bright as that one's fouled back for strike number one. Here's a count, 1 ball, 1 strike. So Tubb laboring a little bit here in the first inning for the Bishops. The 1-1 pitch to May. Breaking ball stays up high, now 2-1. The Bishops outfield playing May pretty much straight up. Not much room in the gaps. 2-1 pitch. Fastball swung on a miss. Evens of the count once again, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Casher and Carter take their leads as Tubb looks in. Has a sign from Wheaton. Delivers a 2-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Off the glove of Tubb. He'll fire wide over at first, but a good job holding the bag there by the first baseman and Trey Kroon for out number 2 in the inning. A little bit confusion as May started coming back to the bag, and Methodist University head coach Tom Austin, who's coaching third today, will go over and have a word with the umpire. As it looked like Tubbs' throw pulled Kroon off of the bag. And it's confirmed that May is out on the play for out number 2. So Carter moves up to third, Cashler to second on the weak ground out. And now to bring up Tucker Criswell, the Monarchs' third baseman. Criswell ranks 4th on the Monarchs squad at a .309 batting average with 43 hits and 139 plate appearances. The first pitch to him, curveball, misses outside for ball number 1. Tubb continues to work from the stretch. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball catches the upper corner of the strike zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball, center field. And tracking over to his left is the center fielder, Cornegie, who corrals it for the third out of the inning. So nothing doing for the Monarchs as we head to the bottom of the first. They leave 2 runners stranded. We'll be back with more from LaGrange College in the USA South Athletic Conference Tournament in just a moment.
number 6, Brad Pennington.
And we're back here at LaGrange College, bottom half of the first inning. And the battling Bishop's second baseman, Brad Pennington, steps into the batter's box to face Seth Beard, a junior pitcher from LaGrange, North Carolina. And Beard's first pitch missed outside for ball number 1, so the Bishop's second baseman is ahead in the count here early. So Pennington, Johnson, Wheat due up here for the Bishops as beautiful slider catches the inside corner, runs the count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. So Beard working quickly on the mound. Jumps ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball missed outside, 2-2. Defensive alignment for the Monarchs, Elliott Manley is in left. The center fielder's Ethan Carmack. And in right field is Davis Cass. As a 2-2 pitch delivered from Beard, misses high and runs the count full, 3-2. Around the infield, Tucker Criswell at third. The shortstop's Matthias Carter. The second baseman's Parker Clayton. And at first base is Jacob Alston, as that one misses the zone as well. So much like the top half of the first inning, the leadoff runner gets aboard via the walk. And now to bring up number 21, Max Johnson. Johnson is 6'4", 215-pound junior from Wilmington, North Carolina. So Pennington takes his lead over first, and he's off. As the pitch lined into center field, that'll get down. Pennington around second will be standing on third, standing up. So the Bishops threatening here in the bottom half of the first inning. Runners on the corner with nobody out. And now to bring up the catcher in Brandon Wheat. Wheat yesterday had a similar situation with a beautiful sacrifice safety squeeze to score the Bishops' first run in their victory over Huntington College. So Wheat digs in here. Prime scoring opportunity for North Carolina Wesleyan. Curveball out of third, called strike number 1. Big chance here for the Monarchs. They need to get their first out of the inning and try to prevent a runner from coming across. The 0-1 pitch hits the helmet, and now the bases are juiced. And Tom Alston coming back out of the batter's box, third base dugout, to talk with the home plate umpire. So Brandon Wheat, after being hit by a pitch, will be down at first base. So the base is juiced here for the fifth seeded battling Bishops in today's first winner's bracket game here at LaGrange College. So after conferring with a home plate umpire, Austin gets him to go out and talk to his crew in the field. So everybody hold on. We'll see what the call is. So the final ruling is Wheat hit by pitch, so Wheat will go down to first. Max Johnson advances to second, and Brad Pennington still at third. Monarchs come into today's game ranked number 12 in the latest D3Baseball.com poll. Seth Beard back on the pitching rubber, looks in to Catchler for the sign, delivers the first pitch. Fastball on the outside, black for strike number 1. 1 pitch. Breaking ball, strike number 2. So no balls, 2 strikes here on Nate Gardner. 0-2 pitch. Fastball in the left-hand batter's box for ball number 1. So good patience here by the battling Bishops designated hitter. One-two pitch. Ground ball, left side. And it'll be a fielder's choice for Gardner as Pennington comes across the score of the game's first run. So the Bishops on top, 1-0 here with 2 outs in the bottom half of the first inning. It's a slow ground ball over to Mateus Carter, who made a good relay throw to Parker Clayton, who didn't have an opportunity to get the ball out of his glove, following a good slide into second base by Brandon Wheat, who was retired for the second out of the inning. Correct, that was the first out of the inning. I apologize. So Gardner stands on first, Johnson on third. The first pitch to Alec Titmus misses down low for ball number 1. Methodist University in the gray pants, digi-camo jerseys with gold numbering. The Monarchs rocking the all-white uniform. As a 1-0 pitch, breaking ball outside for ball number 2. We'll see how North Carolina Wesleyan head coach Charlie Long wants to play it here early in the ball game. As that pitch, fastball, the upper right corner of the strike zone for strike number 1, runs the count 2 balls, 1 strike. As Titmus shows bunt, takes it outside for ball number 1. 17 pitches so far in the inning here for Beard. They struggle with a little bit of command here in the bottom of the first. Alston holds Gardner over at first, but the 3-1 pitch is in there, runs the count full. So it's now 3 balls, 2 strikes. One to nothing your score here in the bottom half of the first inning with the Bishops on top. Runner goes from first. And the pitch is outside to Titmus, so he'll walk down, and the base is loaded for a second time here for North Carolina Wesleyan. 6th batter of the inning coming to the plate, and it'll be number 36, Trey Kroom. Kroom, a junior from Fuquay-Varina, North Carolina. So Bishop's first baseman takes the first pitch from Sam Beard for strike number 1. Sweeping breaking ball for strike number 2. Beard heading to count. No balls, 2 strikes. Kroom batting .266 on the season for the Bishops. As that pitch misses high with the fastball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Max Johnson on third, Nate Gardner on second, and Alec Titmus on first for the battling Bishops, leading 1-0 here with 1 down in the bottom of the first. Swung on a miss there by Kroom. He'll go down swinging for strike number 2, a big second out for the right-hander for the Monarchs. And now bring up the left fielder in Logan Andrews.
Number 19, Logan Andrews.
So Andrews digs in the right-handed batter's box. First pitch from Seth Beard, fastball locating the zone for strike number 1. So the 3 Bishops runners take their lead. 25th pitch of the inning coming up here for Beard. Fly ball right center field gap going back, and to his left is the right fielder in Davis Cass, who tracks it down just shy of the fence. So the Bishops are retired, but not before run. They do leave the bases loaded. So we're going to the top half of the second inning here live at LaGrange College in the USA South Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament. We'll be back with more in just a moment. And we're back here live, LaGrange, Georgia. Game number 1 of the day of day 2 of the USA South Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament. Leading things off here will be the right fielder in Davis Cass as he takes the first pitch from Drew Tubb for strike number 1. Tubb with 22 pitches in the first inning for the Bishops. Curveball catches the top part of the zone, now 0-2. So Cass, Austin, and Clayton do up here for the Monarchs to lead things off as the fastball misses well outside for ball number 1. So the 1-2 pitch coming from the junior right-hander. Ground ball just under the outstretched glove of Caleb Nairn at third base. It'll roll into left field. So it'll be a leadoff single for Cass. And that'll bring up Jacob Austin, the Monarchs' first baseman.
Now batting number 19, Jacob Austin.
So Jacob Austin steps in to face Tubb. First pitch, fastball high and inside, but Austin swings on it and misses for strike number 1. An update from other USA South baseball action. Elimination game over at West Point, Georgia. In the bottom half of the second inning, the Pacers of William Peace and the Hawks of Huntington College are tied at 0. As Tubb throws over to keep Cass honest at first. Bunt attempt down the first base line. Tubb has it. Easy flip on over to Trey Kroon for out number 1 in the inning. So Austin credited with a sacrifice bunt. And Cass will move to second. And that'll bring up Parker Clayton, the Monarchs' second baseman. Clayton batting .308 on the year with 17 RBIs and 4 extra base hits. The first pitch to him from Tubb misses down low to the left-handed hitter for ball number 1. Also getting underway today at the Highland Country Club is the 2018 USA South Men's Golf Championship. Sharp hit ground ball over to Kroom at first, who corrals it, but Cass will move up to third, 90 feet away from home. But a great job staying down on the ball there by the Bishops' first baseman.
Now batting number 23, Elliot Manley.
And now to bring up Elliot Manley. So back-to-back left-handed hitters for the Monarchs. First pitch to him. Shows bunt. Goes off the glove of Brandon Wheat, but he was able to corral it and keep Cass at third base. So the Bishops holding on to a 1-0 lead here in the top half of the second inning, but the Monarchs are threatening. The 1-0 pitch, fastball upstairs. Now 2 balls, no strikes. Cedric Cornegie shading Manley a little bit towards the right field gap in center field. As the changeup stays upstairs, now 3-0. So 3-0 pitch coming. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike. So Tubbs sets and delivers a 3-1 pitch. Line drive. And ranging over to his left to make a sliding grab at shortstop is Alec Tipp. So Cass is stranded at third for the Monarchs. We're going to the bottom half of the second inning here in LaGrange, Georgia, with the Battling Bishops leading Methodist University 1-0. And we're back here live, LaGrange, Georgia, on day number 2 of the USA South Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament. Leading things off here for the Battling Bishops is the 8-hole hitter and the third baseman, Caleb Nairn. He'll be followed by Cedric Cornegie and the leadoff hitter, Brad Pennington. First pitch to Nairn, missed for ball number 1, the 1-0 pitch. Lined towards right field. But making an excellent ranging play there for the Monarchs is Jacob Alston at first base for out number 1 in the inning. And that'll bring up to the plate Cedric Cornegie. Following yesterday's game, Cornegie currently sporting a .234 batting average. Not sure what that was all about with the home plate umpire coming out from behind the plate. First pitch to Cornegie, misses outside for ball number 1. One down here in the bottom half of the second inning. The Bishops leading the Monarchs 1-0. The 1-0 pitch outside corner with the breaking ball for strike number one. Now 1-1 count. Following a 27-pitch first inning, Beard quickly got the first out of the inning, but was behind here on the Bishops center fielder. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 pitch upstairs, now 3-1. Neither pitcher has had any luck really finding the zone here early. So 3-1 pitch to Kornegay. Fastball called strike number 2, runs the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kornegay thought the pitch was outside, started to toss his bat towards the first base dugout, but quickly steps back in the right-hand batter's box. Beard delivers the payoff pitch. Fly ball back out of play. We'll do it once again. The payoff pitch. Sweeping curveball catches the outside corner for strike number 3. So Kornegay goes down looking. And now 2 down in the inning. We're back to the top of the lineup in Brad Pennington.
Now batting number 6, Brad Pennington.
Pennington walked to lead off the bottom of the first and came around to score the lone run of the ball game. So the first pitch to him upstairs for ball number 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. As that one hits him, so he's 2 for 2 on free bases. As he'll walk down to first after being hit in the left elbow, right on the Evo shield. And now to bring up to the plate the right fielder, Max Johnson. So Pennington takes his lead from first as Seth Beard toes the rubber. First pitch to Johnson. Change up for strike number 1. So no balls, 1 strike here on the Bishops right fielder. Beard sets and delivers. Almost caught the leg of Beard as Johnson puts it right back up the middle of the infield. And now runners on first and second for the Bishops here, holding on to 1-0 lead as we're in the bottom half of the second inning. So Pennington moves up 90 feet to second base, and Johnson, following the 2-out single, stands on first.
Now batting number 7, Brandon Wheat.
Now to bring up Brandon Wheat. Wheat walked to load the bases in the first. Beard takes a glance back at Pennington at second, delivers the first pitch of the bat, which Wheat swings on and misses for strike number 1. So the junior right-hander for the Monarchs is ahead in the count. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Sweeping curveball catches the inside third for strike number 2. So the Monarchs 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. Pennington without a 6-foot lead at second. Same with Johnson at first. As Beard steps off the back of the rubber, diving back safely into second is Brad Pennington. It's an 0-2 pitch upcoming. Beard checks the runners and delivers. Fastball misses in the left-handed batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball left side and through. Pennington at third. He's going to be waved home. Play at the plate is cut off. And the Bishops now lead 2-0 following an RBI single by Brandon Wheat. Max Johnson stays at second base. So it'll be Johnson at second, Wheat at first. Now the Bishops leading 2-0. And this will bring up the designated hitter in Nate Gardner. Gardner reached on a fielder's choice and received an RBI in the first inning. First pitch of the bat, fastball misses outside for a ball number 1. So the Bishops with 2 runs on 3 hits so far in the ball game. We're in the bottom of the second with 2 down. Runners on first and second. Beard has his sign, delivers. Runner goes to third. Throw down. And Johnson is thrown out, trying to steal third. Catchler, and even Tucker Criswell to apply the tag. So we're going to the top of the third. Your score, North Carolina Wesleyan 2, Methodist University 0. We'll be back with more on the USA South Network in just a moment. And we're back here live, LaGrange, Georgia, as we head to the top half of the third inning with the number 5 seeded Bishops of North Carolina Wesleyan leading top seeded Methodist University 2-0. As the first pitch to Matthias Carter, the leadoff hitter for the Bishops, is ball number 1. Check swing, Carter went around. He was up to count 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 pitch upcoming. Sweeping curveball misses outside and away, ball number 2. So Carter, Carmack, and Catchler are due up here for the Monarchs in the top of the third. Tubb delivers. Foul ball down the right field line, giving chase, but it'll go out of play. Was the right fielder, Max Johnson. Count now even 2 balls and 2 strikes here on the Monarch shortstop. Tubb delivers, fastball right down Broadway for strike number 3. So Carter will go down looking for out number 1 in the inning. And that'll bring up to the plate Ethan Carmack. Carmack walked and was stranded at third in the first inning. First pitch to him, curveball in the inside corner, swung on a miss for strike number 1. So Tubbs got the off-speed pitch going here following a rocky first inning. The 0-1 pitch upcoming from the junior right-hander. Fly ball into the right center field gap, giving chase and catching it is the right fielder, Max Johnson, for quickly 2 down in the inning.
Now batting number 10, Alex Catcher.
And now to bring up the big catching, the big hind catcher for the Monarchs. That one swung on a miss for strike number 1. So 0-1 pitch coming from Tubb. Fastball. Miss outside for ball number 1. Now 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Tubb delivers the pitch. Downstairs for ball number 3. And Cashler will take a ball number 4 and take a walk, and the first pitch to Will May is ball number 1. The 1-0 pitch fouled off at the plate. He was on the count on 1 ball, 1 strike. So count now even 1 ball, 1 strike. Tubb takes a look over at Catchler at first. Has his sign from Wheat and delivers a 1-1 pitch. Fastball inside third, roped down the left field line, but just foul for strike number 2. So Will May got his hands around on that one, but couldn't quite hook it into the left field corner. And it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Alex Catchler stands on first base following a 2-out walk. Tubb leans in, working from the stretch. And delivers. Fastball once again. That one's fouled off down the right field line. We'll do the 1-2 pitch once again. Another update over at Point University in the elimination game. In the top half of the 3rd inning, Huntington College leads William Peace University 2-0. Great quality at bat here by Will May after falling behind the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Has fouled off 3 straight pitches to stay alive here with the Monarchs trailing 2-0 in the top of the 3rd. So the 1-2 pitch upcoming from Tubb. Leans in, gets his sign. Catcher takes his lead over at first. Pitch is delivered. Fastball in the outside corner called strike number 3. So Tubb records strikeout here. 2nd strikeout of the ball game as the Monarchs leave yet another runner stranded. We're going to the bottom half of the 3rd inning here at the USA South Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament with the Bishops North Carolina Wesleyan leading the top-seeded Methodist University 2-0. And we're back here live at LaGrange, Georgia, bottom half of the third inning, with the Monarchs trailing the Battling Bishops of North Carolina Wesleyan 2-0. Leading things off here in the bottom half of the inning for North Carolina Wesleyan with the designated hitter Nate Gardner. He'll be followed by Alec Titmus and Trey Kroom. Gardner ahead in the count here, 2 balls, no strikes, as Seth Beard put that one in the dirt and reached the backstop. So Gardner ahead in the count here, 2-0. From the windup, Beard delivers, line drive, outstanding play there by the shortstop in Mateus Carter. He'll throw over to first to Jacob Alston for out number 1 in the inning. So 2 pitches, 1 out here for Beard in the bottom of the third. So 47 pitches through 2 1/3 here for Beard in this winner's bracket game, as that one misses high and upstairs with the curveball for ball number 1. So the 1-0 pitch catches the outside corner for strike number 1. He was to count 1 ball, 1 strike. Titmus walked in his first plate appearance. He swings on that one, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the 1-2 pitch upcoming. Beard from the windup delivers. Slow grounder to the left side. Criswell has it for the Monarchs. Tosses over to first base to Jacob Alston for out number 2 in the inning. And that'll bring up the big first baseman for North Carolina Wesleyan and Trey Kroom. Kroom 0 for 1 in the ball game with a strikeout. First pitch to him, check swing. And they're going to say he did not go. For ball number 1. So the 1-0 pitch. Outside, now 2-0. So 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Beard's changeup misses inside for ball number 3. So 3 balls, no strikes. Beard fires a fastball in the outer third for strike number 1. So 3-1 pitch upcoming. Swung on a miss on the fastball for strike number 2. So the boat's full here in LaGrange, North Carolina. 3-2 pitch, 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Ground ball to second. Fires over to first for out number 3 in the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for the Battling Bishops in the bottom of the third. We're heading to the top of the fourth here in LaGrange, Georgia. Bishops leading the Monarchs 2-0. We'll be back with more in just a moment. And we're back here live, LaGrange, Georgia, heading to the top half of the fourth inning with the Battling Bishops and North Carolina Wesleyan leading top-seeded Methodist University 2-0. Tucker Criswell set to lead things off. He fouls the first pitch off from Drew Tubb for strike number 1. So Criswell, Cass, Austin, Dew, anybody reaches Parker Clayton will be in the hole. Criswell 0 for 1 in the ball game with a flyout. That pitch misses outside, runs the count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch upcoming from Tubb. Sweeping breaking ball hit on a line to left field. It'll fall at the feet of Logan Andrews. That'll be the second hit of the ball for Methodist University, and the leadoff runner's aboard.
Now batting number 1, Davis, Cass.
So the Monarchs have got the leadoff runner aboard in 3 of 4 innings here so far today, but have nothing to show for it. So Tucker Criswell takes his lead over at first, following the leadoff single to left. First pitch to Davis Cass with the changeup, swinging on for strike number 1. Failed pickoff attempts. Criswell digs back into first. Top of the fourth, over at point, 5-0. Huntington over William Peace. Runners on second and third with 2 down in the inning. But here at LaGrange, Cass pops it up on the infield and calling everybody off. There's the first baseman, Trey Kroon, for out number 1 in the inning. Now to bring up to the plate the first baseman, Jacob Alston.
Now batting number 19, Jacob Alston.
So 1 down here in the inning. Jacob Alston digs in. He puts it off the back and fair. So Criswell will stop at second. So runners on first and second. Here with 1 down in the inning. The Monarchs trying to cut into the Bishop's lead.
Now batting number 2, Parker Clayton.
First pitch, fly ball into center field. And making a running grab there is Cedric Cornicky for out number 2 in the inning. So the Monarchs in danger of stranding yet another runner in scoring position.
Now batting number 23, Elliott Manley.
So Criswell still at second base. Jacob Alston at first with 2 down. Now to bring up Elliott Manley. The first pitch to Manley misses down low for ball number 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. Tubb delivers. Fouled off over the press box. First strike number 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. So the 1-1 pitch upcoming from Tubb. Takes the runner at second. And Manley will foul that one off his right ankle. And it'll roll over to the Bishop's dugout. So Tubb just 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. Methodist University threatened here. Tucker Criswell stands on second and Jacob Alston at first. Both runners take their lead. Tubb has his sign from Weed and delivers the 1-2 pitch. Sweeping curveball catches the inside corner for strike number 3. So Manley will to end the top of the 4th. So 2 more runners left aboard for Methodist. We're heading to the bottom half of the 4th inning with the Bishops leading the Monarchs 2-0. And we're back here live at LaGrange College in a winner's bracket game of the 2018 USA South Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament. Features the 5th-seeded battling Bishops North Carolina Wesleyan, who currently lead top-seeded Methodist University 2-0. Leading things off here in the bottom of the 4th for the battling Bishops is the left fielder Logan Andrews. He'll be followed by Caleb Nairn and Cedric Cornegie. Andrews took the first pitch outside for ball number 1. 1-0 pitch. Slider misses outside, now 2-0. 60th pitch of the ball game upcoming here for Beard, and we're only in the bottom of the 4th as that one's fouled off the mask of Catchler behind the plate. And a wide throw by the umpire back to Beard, but he snags it and makes his trip back to the mound. So 2-1 count here on Logan Andrews for the Bishops. He steps back in the right-hand batter's box. The pitch from Beard. Ground ball left-hand side. The shortstop Carter comes up with it and fires over to Jacob Austin at first for the putout. And 1 down in the inning.
Now batting number 29, Caleb Nairn.
Now to bring up Caleb Nairn. Nairn 0 for 1 in the ball game here so far. Four straight batters retired here by Beard. As that one's fouled off, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here. On the Bishops' third baseman. Beard delivers. Fastball misses inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cedric Cornegie due up next here for North Carolina Wesleyan in the bottom of the 4th, leading 2-0. The 1-2 pitch on the way from Beard. Great job staying alive there by Nairn. So well ahead of the breaking ball, was able to foul it off to stay alive. So 1-2 pitch up coming from Beard. Fastball out of third, calls strike number 3. And that'll be the third strikeout of the ball game for Beard.
Now batting number 12, Cedric Carnegie.
So 3 2/3 so far for Beard. 3 hits, 2 runs, both of which earned 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. And that'll bring up Cedric Carnegie. First pitch to him, outside corner, called strike number 1. Carnegie, a strikeout victim in his first plate appearance back in the second inning. That one swung on and missed for strike number 2. So the 0-2 pitch on the way. In the dirt outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carnegie doesn't strike out very much, only 28 strikeouts on the year. And with 1 today, now 2 today, has struck out 30 times on the season. As we head to the top half of the 5th inning, your score remains North Carolina Wesleyan 2, Methodist University 0, here on the USA South Sports Network. And we're back here live, LaGrange, Georgia, the USA South Athletic Conference Baseball Tournament, day number 2, winners bracket game, featuring the top-seeded Monarchs of Methodist University and the 5th-seeded North Carolina Wesleyan battling Bishops. Bishops are the home team in this ballgame. They lead 2-0 here as Matthias Carter steps in here to face Drew Tubb. Both pitchers over 60 pitches already in the ballgame, and we're only in the top of the 5th as the first pitch to Carter was well outside for ball number 1. A 1-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball straight back over the press box. Evens the count at 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Tubb working quickly from the windup. Pitch delivered. Fouled off as Carter was way ahead of that one. And he'll dribble it down the third base line and foul over by the Monarchs dugout. So the 1-2 pitch coming from Drew Tubb. Looks in a weed to get a sign. Umpire says let's put the ball in play. The 1-2 pitch upcoming. Foul back off the netting. We'll do it once again. So good quality back here by Carter. Fouled 3 straight pitches off. So Tubb delivers the 1-2 pitch. Shallow fly ball to right field. Max Johnson takes a couple shuffle steps to his right and squeezes it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 7, Ethan Carmack.
And that'll bring up Ethan Carmack, the center fielder for the Monarchs. Carmack 0 for 1 in the ball game. Laid down a beautiful sacrifice bunt. As that one misses outside for ball number 1. As that one's in there for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down here in the top of the 5th. As that one misses down low away for a ball, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike here on Carmack. Fastball misses inside for ball number 3, 3-1. As that one gets by the right fielder and Johnson and into second safely will be Carmack. So a single and an error credited there on the play. So a hit and an error on the game, on the play there, as Carmack will find himself on second with 1 down in the inning. First pitch outside for ball number 1. That one's in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down here in the top half of the 5th inning. Ethan Carmack stands on second base following a single and an error by the right fielder, Max Johnson. There's a 1-1 pitch with the curveball swung through it for strike number 2. So 1-2 pitch upcoming. And Cashler fouls that off the end of the bat and back out of play. We'll do the 1-2 pitch once again. So the Monarchs, no runs on 4 hits, no errors. The Bishops, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame now. Tubb checks Carmack at second. The 1-2 pitch misses outside. He ends up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So the 2-2 pitch upcoming. Pickoff attempt back, and they got him. Carmack picked off a second base. Excellent job with the pickoff attempt there by Tubb, as Brad Pennington, the second baseman, put the tag right on him for out number 2 in the inning. It totally changes the demeanor of the inning here for the Bishops. Next pitch, fly ball, shallow center field. Coming in is Cornegie, and he squeezes it there for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Monarchs are threatening before the pickoff. So they're unable to score, and we'll go into the bottom half of the 5th inning with the Bishops still leading 2-0 here on the USA South Sports Network. And we're back here live with LaGrange, Georgia 2-0 as we head to the bottom half of the 5th inning with the Bishops leading the Monarchs 2-0. Brad Pennington, Max Johnson, Brandon Wheat due up here for the Bishops. As Pennington takes the first pitch fastball in the outer third for strike number 1. The 1-0 pitch. Slow dribble to the left-hand side of the infield. Ranging to his right is Tucker Criswell at third, who fires over to first for out number 1 in the inning. Now to bring up the plate the right fielder, Max Johnson. Johnson 2 for 2 in the ball game here with a pair of singles.
Now batting number 21, Max Johnson.
So Johnson will stand into the right-hand batter's box here to face Beard, who is starting to really settle in here for the Monarchs. First pitch to Johnson for strike number 1. The 0-1 pitch upcoming. Fly ball down the right field line, and that'll get back and out of play on top of the batter's warm-up area, also known as the batting cage, for strike number 2. So 0-2 pitch upcoming. Fastball misses upstairs and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the 1-2 pitch upcoming from Beard with a 76 of the ball game, 45 of which have found the strike zone. Swung on a miss there for another strikeout. So the 5th strikeout of the ball game for Beard. And now to bring up Brandon Wheat, who's 1 for 1 in the ball game and has tallied an RBI. So 2 down the inning. Beard sets and delivers the first pitch of the at-bat to Wheat. Beautiful curveball in the outside corner for strike number 1. So an update in the elimination game with Huntington College and William Peace University. William Peace strikes for 3 runs in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Has pulled within 5-3. Because that pitch was fouled off by Wheat, 0-2. Beard delivers the 0-2 pitch upstairs for ball number 1. So Wheat's got a battle here at the plate for the Bishops as North Carolina Wesleyan holds a 2-0 lead. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on a miss for strike number 3. And Catchler tosses down to Austin at first for the 3rd out of the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for the Bishops once again. We'll be going to the top half of the 6th inning live here in LaGrange, Georgia in just a moment. Bishops lead 2-0. So the first pitch of the top half of the 6th inning is a bloop single by Will May, so he'll stand on first as the shortstop for the Monarchs, Alec Titmus, tried to make a play over the shoulder, but it'll drop in for a single. 5th hit of the ball game allowed by Drew Tubb. And that'll bring up Tucker Criswell. One for 2 in the ball game. As that one's thrown, Criswell hits him on the back. So quickly 2 runs aboard here to lead off the top of the 6th.
Now batting number 1, Davis Cass.
So Brandon Weed will make the trot out to Drew Tubb, try to settle him down here with the Bishops leading 2-0. But the first 2 runners of the inning for the Monarchs reach safely, following a single and a hit by pitch. Bunt attempt by Alston. And coming over to pick that up was the pitcher in Tubb. Fires over to first. But Mayo moved to third. Criswell to second. And 2 runners in scoring position here with 1 down in the top of the 6th for the Monarchs. That pitch misses upstairs for ball number 1. So the 1-0 pitch on the way is in there for a strike. Jacob Alston at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Methodist University threatening. The 1-1 pitch, fastball out of third, strike number 2. So 1 ball, 2 strike count here to Jacob Alston. Drew Tubb sets and delivers a pitch. Ground ball. Coming home is May, but an outstanding play there by the first baseman. And Trey Kroom recognized May broke off the crack of the bat. And May's dead to his rights at the plate. So it'll be a fielder's choice for Jacob Alston. He'll stand on first. And Tucker Criswell will go up to third. But a big out there for the Bishops. And that'll bring up Parker Clayton. 2 down here in the inning, top half of the 6th. Methodist with runners on the corners of first pitch by Tubb, misses outside for a ball. So fly ball, shallow center field. That's going to drop. Criswell will come in and score. Alston will come all the way around to third to score. Actually, Alston will stand at third. So the Monarchs, with a run, have pulled within 2-1.
Now batting number 23, Elliot Manley.
As that one misses upstairs for ball number 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on second and third as that one's in there for a strike. 1-1's the count. Fly ball left field line. That'll get out of play. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Methodist University has played a 1 run here in the top of the 6th. They trail the Bishops of North Carolina Wesleyan 2-1. But threatening to add on here with 2 down the inning. Jacob Austin stands on third. Parker Clayton on second. Fly ball, foul territory in third base line. Getting over to make the grab there is Caleb Nairn. So the Monarchs go down in the 6th, but not before they plate 1 run. They pull within 2-1 as we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning here on the USA South Sports Network. And we're back here at bottom half of the 6th inning. North Carolina Wesleyan leading the Monarchs 2-1. And leading off the bottom half of the inning for North Carolina Wesleyan is the designated hitter, Nate Gardner, as he fouls the first pitch from Seth Beard off for strike number 1. So Gardner, Titmus, Kroom due up here for the battling Bishops. Beard quickly working, delivers the curveball in the dirt. Evens up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. So the 1-1 pitch upcoming, fouled off out of play. So Beard gets ahead in the count here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. As that one's fouled off to do the 1-2 pitch once again. So 1-2 pitch misses outside, now 2-2. Two pitch inside for a ball. So 3-2 pitch upcoming from Beard on Nate Gardner. Ground ball up the middle and through for a base hit. So leadoff single by Nate Gardner.
Now batting number 27, Alec Titmus.
So Gardner steps on first, following a leadoff single, and that'll bring up Alec Titmus to the plate. Seth Beard, curveball in the inside corner, gets ahead in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. Titmus 0 for 1 in the ball game, has walked for the Bishops. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 6th over at point with 1 out in the inning. William Peace has drew within 1 run at 5-4. Runner goes, ground ball. And a beautiful double play turned by the Monarchs infield as Garner was on the go, but Tucker Chris Love standing just on the infield grass, and the Monarchs were able to turn 2. So 2 down in the inning here, and that'll bring up Trey Kroom. Kroom steps into the batter's box 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Tries to check his swing, but goes around for strike number 1. Beard taking his time, delivers from the windup, misses down low once again, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some action in the Monarchs bullpen down to the third base line. One pitch in there for strike number 2. So Beard's been able to come back, get ahead in the count. Beard delivers. Fastball misses downstairs. Now 2-2. So Deuces Waddle across the top of the board here in LaGrange. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Fly ball into center field. Carmack goes back to his right and squeezes it for out number 3 in the inning. So we're through 6 full innings here in LaGrange, Georgia, winners bracket game. The 5th sitting battling Bishops of North Carolina Wesleyan lead the top seed of Monarchs and Methodist University 2-1 here on the USA South Sports Network. And we're back here live at LaGrange, Georgia. We head to the top half of the 7th inning. Carter, Carmack, and Catchler are due up here for the Monarchs. First pitch to Matthias Carter is on the outside corner for strike number 1. Carter 0 for 2 in the ballgame with a walk and a strikeout. As that pitch misses upstairs, goes 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch upcoming. Try to get a curveball across, but spiked in the dirt in front of home plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now 3-1. Cedric Cornegay, center field, is shaking Carter towards the right center field gap. 3-1 pitch. Fly ball to right field. Ranging to his right is Max Johnson, and he'll corral it for the first out of the inning. And now to bring up Ethan Carmack, the center fielder. Carmack 1 for 2 in the ball game, has one of Methodist's 6 hits of the day. First pitch to him from Tubb, misses outside for ball number 1. The 1-0 pitch is in there for strike number 1. So Tubbs able to count at 1 ball, 1 strike here with 1 out in the top half of the 7th inning. Alex Catchler, the Monarchs catcher, in the on-deck circle. So the 100th pitch upcoming here for Tubb of the ball game. Jammed Carmack a little bit, and ranging to catch the easy fly ball there on the infield was the third baseman Caleb Nair. Now 2 down for the Monarchs with Catchler coming to the plate.
Number 10, Alex Catchler.
Catchler 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's walked twice. The first inning was intentionally walked. First pitch from Tubb misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strike. So each of the first 3 batters of this inning for the Monarchs has got ahead of Tubb early. From the windup, 1-0 pitch, same spot, now 2-0. So some action starting to go in the bullpen for the Bishops. And a 4-pitch walk for Catchler, his 3rd walk of the day, so he'll trot down 90 feet to first. Up the designated hitter in Will May. May steps in the right-hander's batter's box, 1 for 3 on the afternoon with a strikeout. So Tubb from the windup as May ropes that one foul into the parking lot for strike number 1. So no balls, 1 strike. Tubb delivers. Shallow fly ball to right field. Coming on to make the catch is Max Johnson. So the Bishops are able to preserve their 1-run lead. 7th here on the USA South. So Logan Andrews steps in here to lead things off in the bottom of the 7th for the Monarchs. So no balls, 1 strike. Fouled off the backstop, 0-2. So that pitch misses outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Logan Andrews, Caleb Nairn, and Cedric Cornegie due up for the Battling Bishops. Here in the bottom of the 7th, that pitch misses for ball number 2. That one's fouled off. Do the 2-2 pitch once again. Ground ball to the shortstop. Fires over to first for out number 1 in the inning. So 1 down, stepping into the batter's box here for the Bishops is number 29, Caleb Nairn, the 3rd baseman. Nairn 0 for 2 with a strikeout. First pitch to him misses down low and away for ball number 1. Fly ball left field. Taking about 2 steps back there is Elliott Manley. Squeezes it, so quickly 2 down the inning.
Now batting number 12, Cedric Cornegie.
That'll bring up Cedric Cornegie. He'll take the first pitch high and away for ball number 1. Cornegie 0 for 2 in the ball game with 2 strikeouts. 1-0 pitch on the way. That pitch misses inside, so Cornegie ahead in the count here, 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch coming from Beard. It's in there for strike number 1. There's a 2-1 pitch misses upstairs for ball number 3. Monarchs head coach Tom Austin looking down towards the bullpen. 3-1 pitch. Call strike number 2. So the count's now full, 3-2 with 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. North Carolina Wesleyan leading 2-1. Soft dribbler up the middle. And that'll be an infield single for Cornegie. Past Beard, Mateus Carter tried to make a play on it, just couldn't quite beat Cornegie to first. And that'll be a base hit for the Bishops. First pitch from Brad Pennington's fouled off for strike number 1. So Cornegie takes his lead over at first as Beard steps off the back of the rubber, so we'll retreat a little bit. About a 5-foot lead over at first base. Beard checks the runner at first, has a sign, and delivers a 0-1 pitch. Pitch out attempt as Cornegie was going, but unable to squeeze it behind the plate. There is Catchler, and it'll be a stolen base for Cornegie, so a runner in scoring position here for the Bishops. It's a 1-1 pitch upcoming. Breaking ball right down the middle, right at the knees for strike number 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Brad Pennington. Ball's in the dirt. Great stop there by Catchler. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Cedric Cornegie stands on second, following a stolen base. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Fisted off. And that's the 115th pitch of the ball game there for Beard. Of the 115, 68 of which have been counted as strikes. 2-2 pitch coming. Check swing, and they say he went to rung him up at the plate. So that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. So we're going to the top half of the 8th as the Bishops continue to lead 2-1. And we're back here at LaGrange, Georgia, as we enter the top of the 8th inning. Stepping in the batter's box, Tucker Criswell, who fouls Drew Tubbs' first pitch off for strike number 1. As the 0-1 pitch misses upstairs, the count now 1 ball, 1 strike. So due up here for the Monarchs at the top of the 8th, Tucker Criswell, Davis Cass, Jacob Alston. The 1-1 pitch coming. Fastball, perfect location on the outside corner for strike number 2. So Tubb continuing with the momentum and the pace on the mound for the Bishops. The 1-2 pitch upcoming. Fastball fouled off. Great way to stay alive. And for the 2nd year in a row, a light has been hit behind the dugout. This time is on the first base side versus the third base side. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Fouled off as Brandon Wheat was unable to squeeze it. We'll do the 1-2 pitch once again. Ground ball up the middle. Coming over to make the play is Alec Titmus, who fires on to first into the glove of Trey Kroon for out number 1 in the inning.
Now batting number 1, Davis Cass.
And that'll bring Davis Cass up to the plate. Cass 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch fouled straight back for strike number 1. Tubbs starting to leave the fastball a little bit up in the zone, but the Monarchs can't quite get the timing. So Tubbs sets and delivers from the windup. Sweeping curveball, catches the inside upper part of the zone for strike number 2. Tubb also over the 115 patch count as the fastball just misses on the outside corner for ball number 1, 1-2 count. As that one's fouled off, 1-2 pitch. That one swung on a miss for strike number 3. So down goes Cass, 2 down in the inning. And that'll bring up Jacob Alston.
Now batting number 19, Jacob Aston.
First pitch swinging Alston into right center field, where the right fielder, Max Johnson, will corral it. So we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. 2-1 is your score in favor of the Bishops. And we're back here at LaGrange, Georgia, bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch and change for the Monarchs of Methodist University. Coming on to pitch now in relief is a senior right-handed pitcher from Hope Mills, North Carolina, number 31, Logan Haynes. Hames set to face Max Johnson, lead things off. His first pitch, fastball misses outside for ball number 1. So Johnson, Wheat, Gardner due up here for the Bishops in the bottom of the 8th. Trying to get an insurance run before heading to the top of the 9th, where the Monarchs will be down to their final 3 outs. Different look for the Monarchs, as Beard came more over the top, where Haynes comes out of a sidearm slot as that one's fouled back for strike number 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Max Johnson. Loop in down the right field line, coming over to make the catch is the second baseman Parker Clayton for out number 1 in the inning.
Now batting number 7, Brandon Wheat.
So, 1 down the inning. First pitch by Wheat is called just into the outfield by Carter. 2 down in the inning. So 2 up, 2 down for the battling Bishops here in the bottom of the 8th. Now to bring up Nate Gardner, the designated hitter. First pitch to Gardner. Catches the outside corner for strike number 1. Quickly, Haynes delivers the 0-1 pitch. That one's popped sky high, but it'll be out of play for strike number 2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Haynes toes the rubber and looks in to catch off for the sign. He has it. The 2-0-2 pitch misses outside for ball number 1. That one's in the dirt now, 2-2. That one hit into right field for a 2-out single.
Now batting number 27, Alec Titmus. Pinch running for NC Wesleyan, number 4, Jackson Graham.
That's right. Was it 9 the last 2 years? Something
So 2 down in the inning. Got a pinch hitter here for the Bishops. As the first pitch to him is in there for a strike. It's the 0-1 pitch, foul straight back, 0-2. Actually, it was a pinch runner as Jackson Graham pinch ran for Gardner. So at the plate is Titmus. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch outside, back pick attempt by Catchler. Diving back safely is Graham. Ground ball, and 6 unassisted for the 3rd out of the inning. And we'll be back with more as we head to the top of the 9th. Your score 2-1. We're back here live. As leading things off here for the Monarchs is Parker Clayton. 1 ball, 1 strike count. As that pitch is in there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. As a 1-2 pitch misses downstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Tubb going for the complete game win here if he can hold off the Monarchs. 2-2 pitch, fly ball, right center field. And making the catch with the center fielder, Cedric Cornegie.
Pinch hitting for Methodist number 29, Will Walker.
And we'll have a pinch hit here on 1 out for the Monarchs. We'll see who steps in. And it'll be number 29, Will Walker, the freshman from Roxborough, North Carolina, takes strike number 1. There's the 0-1 pitch. Misses downstairs and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. 125 pitches in the ball game here for Tubb. 1-1 pitch. Perfect location with a fastball, 1-2. One-two pitch lined into right field and down for a 1-out single. So pinch hit single by Will Walker here in the top of the 9th inning. And Matthias Carter, the shortstop for the Monarchs, will come up to the plate. And we'll have a mound visit here by the Bishops. And we'll have a pitching change here in LaGrange. We'll be back with more in just a moment. And we're back here live, top half of the 9th inning. Pitching change for the Battling Bishops. Coming on to pitch is number 11, Luke Mills, a sophomore right-hander, 6'1", 180 pounds, from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Mills comes in today's game pitching 24 1/3 innings, 3.33 ERA, with 25 strikeouts, and he's going for save number 4 on the season. And then whenever all that happens, we have a pinch runner going in at first base for the Monarchs.
Pinch running for Methodist, number 3, Josh Rodrigo.
So Carter now will step into the batter's box. Monarchs down to the final 2 outs with pinch runner on first. First pitch from Mills misses upstairs for ball number 1. It's the 0-1 pitch. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. The bottom of the 9th, over at Point, Huntington leading 5-4. As that pitch misses upstairs for ball number 2, 2 balls, 1 strike. Fly ball, left field. There to corral it for the second out of the inning is Kevin Berry. So the last hope for the Monarchs, and it'll come by way of Ethan Carmack. So Mills toes the rubber. First pitch of the bat. Fastball just misses outside for ball number 1. Josh Robledo is the pinch runner. Another fastball there by Mills. Finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. The winner of this game will move on in the championship winners bracket. They will play tomorrow at 12 noon here at LaGrange, and the team that falls will play at 5 p.m. tonight here at LaGrange in an elimination contest against either William Peace University or Huntington College, as that one's fouled off out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Catcher's interference called. So catcher's interference on the swing. So now runners on first and second. Yeah, it should be the CI. And a final end point. Huntington College tops William Peace University 5-4 to advance to tonight's 5 p.m. game. So the team that falls short in this first game here today will face Huntington at 5 p.m. So, but the Monarchs threatening. Runners on first and second, 2 out. First pitch by Mills misses way inside as Katchler ducks out of the way for ball number 1. One-0 pitch. Fastball outside corner. He was able to count it 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Mills checks Robledo at second, delivers the pitch. Same spot, same result, strike number 2. So 1 ball, 2 strike count on the Monarchs catcher. Methodist down by 1. Catchler fights it off down the right field line, and that'll be off the tin roof of the batting cages. We'll do the 1-2 pitch once again. So 1-2 pitch upcoming. Mills checks the runner, delivers. Sweeping breaking ball misses outside. He ends up count 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2-2 pitch upcoming. Fouled off. Bat goes flying further than the ball. But we'll have to do the 2-2 pitch once again. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mills toes the rubber, has a sign. Fly ball, right center field, going back. And making the catch is Logan Andrews. And the Monarchs of Methodist University fall to the Battling Bishops 2-1. The Bishops will move on to tomorrow's winner's bracket game. And the Monarchs will face Methodist University tonight at 5 p.m. We'll be back with more from LaGrange College with game number 2 in just a little bit.